everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome to my channel. My name is Joy. This is my intro to my 2020 Pandat palette. You are seeing several eyeshadows here, and these are all the eyeshadows I have been considering for my 2020 Pandat palette. Let me share with you my selection process and which of these eyeshadows I've ended up with as my Pandat palette 2020. Let's start with this Smashbox Cover Shot Golden Hour. So I have already been using this as part of my Project 10 uses, and this is what the palette looks like now. There's a sign of usage for this shade and this shade, these two shades, including this last shade. In terms of the weight, there are 7.8 grams here on this eyeshadow palette. And based on my calculation, if I use 3 eyeshadows at a time, it would take me 703 days to fully use this up. Next would be this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. This is also in my Project 10 uses, and there are 1.5 grams per eyeshadow here. So that would make it 12 grams. This one would take me 714 days to use it up. If I am using 3 eyeshadows at a time. It may take me a little bit less than that actually, because I have used this more than what I have used in my Project 10 uses. So when I brought this into the project, I already have used this, unlike the Smashbox, which I just started using it as part of my Project 10 uses. Next would be this Pure Soiree Diaries, which is also in my Project 10 uses. There are 12 eyeshadows here. For each eyeshadows, there are 1.2 grams. So in total, there are 14.4 grams here. In terms of usage, it would take me 896 days to use this up. This is actually comparable with my Makeup Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose. My calculation there is the same. It would, for each use, for each eyeshadow, I am using up 0.0069 grams, and this is easier in terms of weight. I use more compared to the other two. However, if you look at the tone of these eyeshadows, they seem to be leaning to the same family, color family, so they're more on the cooler tone. And for this Smashbox, it's just a little bit warmer, but they are all neutral. So I am thinking, rather than selecting one of these, because the other eyeshadow palette that will go into the Project 10 uses are likely of the same tone, I would perhaps best use a warmer tone eyeshadow. So I've selected these 3. I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I have this I Heart Revolution. This is the Lemon Drizzle. And I have the CoverGirl True Naked. Now for this I Heart Revolution Lemon Drizzle, there are 18 eyeshadows here and total of 18 grams. So 1 gram for each eyeshadow. I have no idea how much I would be using. I mean, how quick or how slow it would take for me to hit pan on the eyeshadow. So, and there are 18 eyeshadows there. So it's something more challenging than these other 3. And similarly for this Too Faced Sweet Peach, there are also 18 eyeshadows here. In terms of weight, it weighs less. There are 12.1 grams. However, I've seen other project panners and they mentioned that this is actually difficult to hit pan because it's hardly pressed. So I decided to go for this CoverGirl True Naked Peach Punch. There are just 8 eyeshadows here, and in terms of weight, it's just 6.5 grams. So using this up is feasible for a year, but my goal for this project is just to hit pan on all the eyeshadow. I have no intention of using this up. That's one of the things I learned in my 2019 Pandat palette. I actually don't really want to use up my eyeshadow, especially if I enjoy using them. So for this one, my goal is just to hit pan on it. So this is my 2020 Panda palette, this CoverGirl True Naked Peach Punch. Thank you all for watching. Bye!